Hello everybody, my name is Lord UK. Welcome to the demo for Orbloom. This is a ball popping roguelike where we're going to try and build large score multiplying multipliers. You'll get the gist as we go, but here we have our great big pit of balls. Now at the top we can see we have 44 points, that is the plus ones everywhere, and we have up here our current multiplier at base 1. Every time we pop one of these red balls, we'll get plus 1 multiplier, but every time that we pop one of the white balls, our score will go down. So we want to pop red balls as efficiently as we can, because that will increase our multiplier without removing the things that we want to add to our score. We get 3 rounds. This is the last ball popped, and our goal is to get 600 points. What's fun is you can drag these around the UI, and if one falls off the edge, it will just repopulate at the top, which is fun. But we can either drop a diffuse ball from the top that will just pop things as it falls, but what we want to do is here there are these zones where we can start a sharp ball, and then we can hopefully carefully drag these through. And you see now we have 2.23 energy left. So from this point, it should be just enough to get to that red one. We score our reds against the whites, and we get 210 points for that round. Everything repopulates, and this is a great straight line to work with right here. That's going to be a very big score. And then 1 round remaining. This is looking a little bit more diffuse, but we'll see what we can do. Right, we are out of energy, which is a problem because this ball's right at the bottom. Maybe I should have focused on the balls at the bottom first before dropping that through, and we did not pop the red. The round ends when all the red ones are popped. We really dropped the ball. We got 575 of 600. All right, give me a quick restart. Our balls repopulate. So what we learned? We learned start low and then drag high. That'll be a good one. We got extra multiple because we dragged through 2 red balls in a row, which means we get multi-ball pop. So grab that real quick. Then, oh, we missed the multi-ball because I'm bad. Right. Please, thank you. That's another couple 100 points. Right, if we right click, we can drag around the level, and over here we can see the shop. So right now we have $9. We get $3 at the start of each new round. But down here there are other types of balls that we can add to our machine. So a decrement ball. Next ball dropped will be a degenerate ball. When popped, plus 5 energy, minus 1 to boxed number. Next ball dropped will be an adapter ball. Turns into the first ball it touches. So we can drop these guys in here. It costs $1 to pop these other generic ones, but we get a sweet ball. When popped, gain a base malt. That's going to be good. We don't really have room for it in the machine though. Alright, it's up there. It's up there. Alright, we're going to start at the bottom. Pick 1 reward. Spawn incremental laser. Add 3 to boxed number of target ball. Cost energy to move. Okay, so it's literally a laser that sits on the outside. Southern hemisphere. If a ball gets to the bottom, double the multiplier. Works once per round. Sphere packing. Arena gets wider. Give me this laser. So the laser's there. It costs energy to move the laser. But right now, this laser is giving this ball 4x, which is like humongous. There's also the sweet ball in there that gains a base bolt if popped. So we'll get that. Then I really want to get this guy at the bottom. because it's going to be so much harder to get that in a minute. Hopefully. Right, so that scissors stops after hitting that red one after that. We get 374 out of 1400 needed points. Got $8. We should try and get some more stuff. When popped, gained a base malt. I'd love another one of those. Oh, where are we going to put it? Up there. There's another one there. When popped, spawn 3 white balls. Arena gets wider. Adaptable. Crop circle. Next ball that's dragged will be a uplifting ball. So much going on. Right, let's start in here. Now what's interesting is that I can hold my position with my sharp ball and let the level kind of jiggle around me, but we need so many points, dude. We'll get that to 4x. We're going to have to spend all of our money here, I think, just to get ourselves any kind of advantage. Adaptable. Well, that's not ideal, isn't it? Because it's just going to become a white one up there. Alright, let's do that, and then we can do this for there, and that one there. How does that do for score? 1316 of 1400. Damn. Alright, we'll go again. Again! Right, 600 points. We can probably get a multi up here. We go something like that for a re-trigger. And then if we come in here, rather than going straight to this and then that, if we pop the ones in the middle first, we can get the re-trigger off the 2 of them. Nice. That's worth so many more points to us. Now, could I do something similar here? If I cull out a bunch of this and then touch the multi-balls all in a row. That's better. Alright, we're learning, which is always nice. This should go pretty simply. Is there anything I want to drop in there while we have some space? When popped, gain a base malt. If left unpopped, lose a base malt. Alright, we'll pop that. Pick a reward. Arena gets wider. Add 3 to box number. Target costs to move. Or Southern Hemisphere. If a diffuse ball gets to the bottom, double the multiplier, works once per round. So that's the scissors ball. I don't know that I want to try and do that. Give me this laser again. There it is on the ×4. So if I drag that down to there, we've spent 1 of our 5 energy to do that. But if I now pop this, then that, and then that, we get 14 mult out of that, which is huge. We want to pop this sweet ball. Nice, 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 nice. Halfway there in 1 round. Now we're talking. Now strategy is happening. So the sweet ball keeps coming in every time. Earlier on I had internalized it as it appears once, we pop it, and then it goes away, but it just keeps farming itself back round, which is fine by me. Let's do this. And we're going to need to grab that. 500 points expected at the moment, but if we take out these 3 and then touch those 2 together, out of energy. Damn. Not so bad. 1330 with 1 round to go. I should expect we will manage that, especially if we do this. 30x. Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Horrible. Add a permanent drag zone for warp ball. Teleport balls touched to the top of the arena. Costs energy to move. Spawn depressed laser. Spawn doubling laser. Double the box number of target. +1 to box number of target ball for every unpopped ball that is blue. Currently 0. Give me a doubling laser. And an incremental laser. Add 3 and double. Can I get both of those to impact the same ball? Because if I could, that would be very good for me. Well, I'm going to do this for a start. And I do out of energy already though. That's rough. Gonna just have to send scissors in, and I'm worried about how our score is going to fare here by the time we touch all these balls. I'm out of energy to move anything as well. This is going to be a very low scoring round. It's times like 5 times 11 is nothing. This is a nice cluster. I regret not going further for that while I was already in the center, but grab that real fast. There's no way I'm getting to the rest of it, so 0.86 is not very much, is it? I'm out of energy, damn. $400 points. How are we ever going to get to 4,000 points? I guess I should be spending more in this shop, shouldn't I? Let's just take whatever we get. Increases box number on nearby balls, then is destroyed. Okay. Well. When popped, increases nearby box numbers by how much money you have, +3. That's a really interesting one for later. Right now, though, I'm going to have to start down here, I think. That was not what I wanted to do, but this is a ×2 now, so I'll take it. Okay, these two can shoot through each other, which is good to know. Oh my god, they gave me energy back. That is sick. These two are having a whale of a time, but I want to pop those and then get these lines to the 4. For 14 mult. Damn! I think I need to shop more, so we'll do that now and see if we can get our numbers scaling up higher. So, leverage our shopping more is what we're learning. These two will be good for a multi. If unpopped, gain 3 points for every 5 balls that have been popped. Interesting. When popped, increase nearby balls number by how much money you have plus 3. Let's try and get that in a minute after we've earned a little bit more money. So, starting down here. Did not get the extra trigger, unfortunately. We get the re-trigger there. That gets us 3 money. Oh, stuff moves off the bottom of the shop and refills from the top. Okay, that's going to be an interesting dynamic to live with. 240 points. Alright. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Let's get one of these. So, when popped, increase nearby balls' boxed numbers by how much money you have. Right now that's only 1, so I don't really want to do that unless this is going to keep coming round, so maybe it's worth doing. Okay. I don't see it there. I thought our ones purchased were coming back round again, but hey, we're learning. When popped, plus 5 energy, minus 1 to boxed number. I'm not entirely sure what boxed number is, honestly. Sweet ball. I'll take a sweet ball. Pop that in right there. I'm going to take the +1 to base malt. And then I'm going to try and get into the center here and let this stuff fall towards me. Not bad. Spawn incremental laser, add 3 to a number. If defuse ball arena, give me arena gets wider because we've not done that yet, and we'll see if that makes a big difference. We've got $5 dues. Now, a wider arena means it's going to be less feasible to get in with the energy that we have, right? On contact, increases box numbers by on nearby balls, then is destroyed. Okay. When popped, we'll set the boxed numbers on nearby to 1. Why would I want my numbers to go down? Question. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, this is going to be a problem. Well, could have been worse, for sure, but 261 points is not stellar. $4. Another sweet ball. Good re-triggers there. $2 to spend. Ah, damn. No, hit the ball I need you to hit. 250 points. not ideal. This is nice. Like that. Pops balls it touches is destroyed if it touches a ball that is red. Multi-ball. Diffused plus. Gains base mark whenever a diffused ball pops a multi-ball. Any passives acquired appear here. Oh! Okay. That's new. So instead of scissors, it's this. Pops balls it touches is destroyed if it touches a red ball. 0.5 base mult if a multi-ball is popped. Interesting. Right, well I would like to get those in. Alright, we've dropped the ball again. I think maybe some balancing, maybe I'm just bad, but there's certainly a fun engine builder here. And of course, it's a demo. They'll probably change some things, balance some things. But if you want to check it out for yourself, there'll be a link down in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.